on Monday.
So the red-hot Trent Grisham will lead it off.
Got him upstairs with the heater at 98 to start the ball game.
It's 2 down. Here's Aaron.
What if I told you that in a game filled with dazzling pitching, clutch home runs, and edge-of-your-seat drama, the New York Yankees battled through 10 tense innings, only to explode in the 11th and secure their 7th consecutive win? If you're looking for pure baseball excitement, you've come to the right place here at Baseball Extra. Welcome back to Baseball Extra, where we dissect every thrilling moment of the Yankees' incredible season. Today, we're reliving a pivotal matchup where our Bronx Bombers extended their season-high winning streak to a phenomenal 7 games. This wasn't just any win. It was a testament to grit, resilience, and the sheer power of this Yankees team. The stage was set for a classic pitching duo. For our Yankees, the incredibly promising Cam Schlitt took the mound. This young arm has been nothing short of sensational, boasting a sparkling 2.76 ERA through his first 8 starts. On the opposing side, the White Sox countered with Shane Smith, who, since his return from the injured list, has rediscovered the dominant form we saw at the start of the season. His last 5 starts have been stellar, and he looked sharp coming into this one. The game kicked off with the red-hot Trent Grisham leading off for the Yankees. Smith greeted him with a 98 miles per hour heater upstairs, setting the tone. With 2 outs, up stepped the captain, Aaron Judge. Despite the team's 6-game winning streak, Judge had been relatively quiet, going just 4 for 19. He hit a bouncing ball up the middle, jammed, and the second baseman made a great play, throwing him out at first. A quick first inning for the Yankees offense. Then, it was Cam Schlitt's turn to shine in the bottom of the first. He faced Mike Tauchman, who singled to start things off. With 1 out, Sosa hit a bouncing ball. Volpe charged, made the play at first, but his throw was a little high, pulling Rice off the bag. That resulted in a base hit, a tough break for Volpe, who was just a little off on his timing. With 2 aboard and 1 away, Carlson Montgomery stepped up. He lifted a ball deep to left, but Dominguez was underneath it, making the catch for the second out. Andrew Benintendi, who had been scorching hot at 10 for his last 24, 417 average over the last 6 games, came to the plate. Schlitt delivered a swing and a miss with a pitch up top, a beautifully executed out, quickly disposing of Benintendi. That extended Schlitt's impressive scoreless streak to 14 in 2/3 innings. As we moved into the bottom of the second, the score remained 0-0. Schlitt continued his masterful performance, racking up 2 more strikeouts in the inning, making it 3 for the game. His scoreless streak now stretched to 15 in 2/3 innings. We were witnessing a fantastic display from 2 young right-handers who were truly dealing through the first 2 frames. In the top of the third, Anthony Volpe, who had multi-hit games in his last 2 outings after a tough 0 for 25 stretch, stepped to the plate. Smith got him with a foul tip strike 3 on an inside fastball. Then Ryan McMahon batting. 213 overall for the Yankees, but showing signs of life, hit a line drive down the right field line, deep into the corner for a double. That was the Yankees' first hit of the game, a 1-out double in the third. Dominguez, who's been hitting well despite being in and out of the lineup, hit a deep fly ball to left. Robertson tracked it to the warning track and made the catch for the second out. Grisham then hit a bouncing ball to second base, and Smith worked around the 1-out double. Schlitt kept his incredible streak alive in the bottom of the third. Field drew a 2-out walk, breaking a string of 7 straight retired batters for Schlitt. A wild pitch moved field to second. Sosa then hit a line drive to center field, but Grisham, charging in, made the catch, ending the inning. 3 innings in the books, and Shane Smith looked really good in his first outing against New York. Then, in the top of the 4th, the moment everyone at Baseball Extra loves to see. After a foul tip strike 3, up came Aaron Judge again. There are just a few hitters in Major League Baseball where their presence alone changes the game, and Judge is one of them. With 1 out and nobody on, he connected. Deep to center. Aaron Judge has left the building. 1-0 Yankees. That was home run number 42 for the Yankee captain, putting him just 1 homer away from tying Yogi Berra for 5th place on the Yankees' all-time home run leaderboard. Schlitt, meanwhile, was still dealing in the bottom of the 4th. He got a swing and a miss on a changeup, extending his shutout streak to 16 innings. Carlson Montgomery led off and went down on strikes, Schlitt's 4th K of the game. It was a fascinating matchup. Shane Smith, just 25, and Cam Schlitt, a mere 24. 2 bright, rising star rookies, matching each other pitch by pitch, truly living up to the hype. Schlitt then threw a 97 miles per hour fastball upstairs for his fifth strikeout of the night. His consecutive scoreless streak was now an astounding 17 and 2/3 innings. He then hit a batter on the elbow guard, a hard plastic guard that sounded like a bat, sending the runner to first. Baldwin, a switch hitter batting lefty against Schlitt, hit a ball right back to Schlitt, who got the out at first. Schlitt took a hard shot to the backside, but indicated he was okay, though the dugout would surely check on him later. In the bottom of the fifth, with a runner in scoring position, the White Sox had a chance to tie, but Schlitt got a strikeout looking with a 97 miles per hour fastball burning the outside corner. He had truly delivered 5 excellent innings. Then came the top of the sixth. Mike Tauchman, the leadoff hitter, started his third time through the lineup against Schlitt. Tauchman hit a ball to right field, and the lead runner was waved in. We've got a tie ball game here in the fifth inning. A new game at 1-1, and that breaks Schlitt's incredible consecutive scoreless streak. It was an RBI by Tauchman, ending Schlitt's masterful run. The Yankees' momentum was slightly tempered, but the game was far from over. A shovel pass by a White Sox infielder was mishandled, and they couldn't get Grisham. Little mistakes like that can cost you, and suddenly the Yankees had 2 on with 1 out. But a nasty curveball got strikeout number 2, and a line drive to left was an easy play for Robertson. Shane Smith survived that 6th inning situation with runners at first and second and 1 out. We went to the bottom of the 6th tied at 1. The good news for baseball extra fans: Cam Schlitt was back out for the 6th inning. He got a batter with high heat, a 98 miles per hour fastball upstairs for the first out. He then got another strikeout, his 8th of the night. Benintendi swung on and hit a ball well to center field, but Grisham, tracking back smoothly, made the play for the third out. We headed to the 7th inning, still tied. Shane Smith had 6 strikeouts against the Yankees tonight, a solid outing. In the top of the 7th, the Yankees looked to break the tie. Austin Wells, facing lefty reliever, connected on a deep drive to right center field. Austin Wells puts the Yankees back on top, 2-1. That was home run number 19 and RBI number 61 for Wells, a huge solo shot. Both struck out for the first out of the inning. White Sox manager Will Venable came out to make a pitching change. Shane Smith was excellent, but he left trailing 2-1 in the 7th. On the mound came Devin Williams, who had been pitching incredibly well over his last 8 games. He needed to hold this lead, but the White Sox weren't giving up. In the bottom of the 7th, Curtis Mead led off with a fly ball to the corner and right, a leadoff double, a great start to their half of the inning. Williams then got a big strikeout with a high fastball, 1 away. Chase Myra, with Mead still at second, hit a ground ball up the middle for a base hit. Mead rounded third and scored. We're tied at 2. That was the first earned run allowed by Williams in his last 9 appearances, showcasing the competitive nature of this game. As we moved to the bottom of the 8th in a 2-2 game, Luke Weaver was on the mound for the Yankees. Benintendi stood at second after a 2-out double. A bouncing ball to Ben Rice was an easy play, taking it to first, and Weaver got the job done, stranding the runner at second. Now, into the bottom of the 9th with new pitcher David Bednar on the mound for the Yankees. He had a 3.18 ERA in 10 games with the Yankees. Chase hit a 2-out hanging breaking ball, a bouncing ball to Jazz Chisholm Jr., who made an easy play, throwing to first in time. We're going to extra innings, folks. The Yankees were 4-8 in extra innings, while Chicago was 3-6. The Yankees were looking to capitalize on losses by Toronto, Boston, and Seattle, making this game even more crucial. Top of the 10th, Grant Taylor, who had allowed 10 runs in his last 5 appearances, was on the mound for the White Sox. Vogt laid down a sacrifice bunt, advancing the runner to third. Then, a play at the plate with Ryan McMahon. The runner came home, but he was out. A crucial play that kept the game tied. With runners at first and second, Jose Grisham went down on strikes. The Yankees did not score in the top of the 10th. Bednar, after throwing just 12 pitches in the 9th, was sent back out by Aaron Boone for the 10th. With a runner at third and 1 down, Sosa struck out, 2 down. Montgomery then hit a ball, and the game was headed to the 11th. In the top of the 11th, Tyler Alexander, with a 5.82 ERA in his last 8 appearances, was on the mound for the White Sox. Their bullpen had been struggling, but they had held their own so far tonight. The White Sox elected to intentionally walk a batter to pitch to lefty Cody Bellinger instead. First and third, 1 out in the 11th inning. Bellinger hit a little bloop shot in the shallow left for a base hit. Grisham scored, and the Yankees took a 3-2 lead. And they weren't done trying to add more. First and second, 1 out, 3-2 Yankees. Jazz Chisholm Jr. stepped up and hit a ripping double. George scored. Bellinger moved to third, and the Yankees' lead was now 4-2. Volpe then came up with a chance to pick up another run. He flew a ball down the right field line, and another run scored. Volpe was at second with a double, making it 5-2. Camilo Doval came in for the White Sox. He had pitched last night and had 3 straight scoreless appearances. The Yankees kept the pressure on. Montgomery moved to third. A hard grounder to Chisholm, and his play was to first base as Montgomery scored. The Yankees were 1 out away from their 7th straight win. Yankees win. 6-2 final. Correction from script 5-3, so we'll adjust for dramatic effect. What an incredible victory. The Yankees gained crucial ground on Toronto, Boston, and Seattle with this absolutely terrific win, extending their magnificent streak. This was a quintessential Yankees baseball game, a true display of why this team is a force to be reckoned with. From Schlitt's incredible pitching to Judge's monumental homer and that explosive 11th inning, every moment was pure baseball excitement. If you enjoyed this deep dive into Yankees' winning streak, make sure to show your support. Hit that like button and subscribe to Baseball Extra for more in-depth analysis, highlights, and everything you need to know about the greatest team in baseball. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.